Papua New Guinea officials declared public holiday January 8 to mourn the former Prime Minister. Echo Hortaleza Quinola gives us this report.
This day has been declared a holiday in Papua New Guinea to observe and respect the funeral, burial, and honor the contributions of the late former Prime Minister of Papua New Guinea, Sir Mekere Morauta. He served as head of the country from 1999 to 2002 under the People's Democratic Movement Party. The 74-year-old leader, Sir Mek, as they fondly addressed him, was the 7th Prime Minister of this country. With a Bachelor of Economics degree, he was known to be the economic guru and reformist. Sir Mek passed away in Brisbane, Australia last December 22. His body was returned to Papua New Guinea by his family and loved ones. His wake was in Parliament House and was open to the public for viewing. The funeral service commenced in the morning, and among those who were present to mourn and sympathize were dignitaries, members of the Parliament, diplomatic corps, head of missions, and other high-ranking officials, but most of all, thousands of Papua New Guinea citizens.
I find him, his level of different leaders have got different style of leadership. Sir Mek was someone who actually with broad range experience from public service system and processes, he brought with him this level of wealth of experience. And when he became the Prime Minister, and having realized that the system and processes that our country in place since after independence has basically been broken down. So Mekere was one Prime Minister that basically narrowed straight into strengthening institutional processes by depoliticizing much of the problem of the country was very much around political interference into system and processes and operation of government. I like to say that we will continue from what the legacy that he has installed in us, the reform spirit that he has embedded in us, some of us as public servants. I think that's the only way we would, if anyway I have to say, the only thing that I can hold against him and associate with him is to reform. And I'm a very passionate believer in reform. If anything we need to improve, it's by doing things right. And that's where reform comes in.
Sione Kame Memorial was flanked with citizens who seized one last look of their former chief, whom they described as humble, kind, and a great leader. The succeeding Prime Minister, James Marape, will pay tribute to Sir Mekere on behalf of the Papua New Guinea citizens.
To us as the family, we are all saddened by the great loss of this man. He has supported us. He has supported us a lot, and we are still mourning. As the family, we are still mourning. It's not only to us, but it's also to the nation as well. As the former Prime Minister, the state has got him. And we, the family, are still in mourning, standing together with the states. All said to us is a humble, is a very respected man among the family. And we all know him. He's a very humble man. Very, very humble man.
Sir Mekere's legacy will live on in the land of the unexpected. He had ensured benefits of independence that will flow as legacy to all of the Papua New Guineans. The body of the former Prime Minister was buried in Port Moresby, Independence Hill. Reporting from Port Moresby, Papua New Guinea, this is Echo Hortaleza Quinola, Eagle News. We live in interesting times.